very pleased to have met them. I have heard all their dreams for a better Nigeria and their various ways in which we can improve the lot of the ordinary Nigerian. I hope that somehow their dreams will become a reality. I hope that when they leave the labor room, they will be able to find people that will partner with them to help make these dreams real. Whether or not each and every of them emerges a winner, in a way they have all become winners. It's a very laudable project, and I'm glad to have been a part of it right from my own state, Kebbi, right up to this time when it's winding up. It's in the 52nd day. It's almost at the end of the project. So I urge all Nigerians to please come on board, support the labor room, support the idea, support these young men and women that have given their time, their resources, their efforts to come in and be a part of this dream. What we do in the Medicaid for Cancer Foundation, in a way, is the kind of thing that we encourage young men and women to do and to dream of as a nation, as part of building tomorrow's leaders. We work as a team. We encourage Nigerians to know all about cancer. We promote awareness and early diagnosis of cancer, the ways in which we can avoid it by living a healthy life and by also early screening to make sure that cancer becomes a thing of the past in Nigeria. We work as a team with all of you. We've had tremendous amount of support from people out there, and it's the only way that we're able to keep growing and achieving what we want to achieve as a nation, particularly in the health sector and particularly when it comes to cancer. I urge you to continue to support us, to continue to put the message that we're spreading all the time into your daily lives about your lifestyle, about how you eat, and about screening. This year we focused a lot on data collection, and data is key to the success of Nigeria as a whole. Having accurate data sometimes is not just as a result of the fact that we don't have the resources, it's as a result of just being lazy. Somebody doesn't fill in the right the amount of or the numbers that he's supposed to, and by the time it becomes statistics, it's analyzed, and we see the records online. Nigeria has the poor statistics. Nigeria has poor leaders. Nigeria doesn't have enough electricity. Nigeria doesn't have. So let's all try and do our own bit, is my point here. We can translate what we did this year in the foundation to ourselves as a nation. If we all do our own bit and we all try to record everything properly, if we try to do everything properly, if we take that discipline into our own daily lives, then maybe we'll progress a little bit quicker than we are right now. We're a great country of over 170 million people. Yes, we have challenges, but we have so many resources and we have great potential. These people, these beautiful young men and women that I just saw today have really inspired me, and I know that if they are a reflection, and I know they are indeed a reflection of the people and the young women and men that make up Nigeria as a nation, then we can do it, and we can do a lot more. I listened to a fantastic young man speaking at the Obama Foundation the other day, and he ended beautifully with a note about the highest office in the land is not the office of the president, it is the office of the citizen. So it is our own responsibility to make that office have meaning and value. This is why, again, I'm going to bring to your attention the Green Century Code, which is a book that the Labor Room Project, the team, are putting together, and it's supposed to be a 100-year plan about the developments and things that we all hope that we're going to be able to do for Nigeria, that is going to bring us to that promised land that we all dream about. In a few words, I've said my own dream. I believe in teamwork. I believe in discipline. I believe in honesty. And I think that if we can inculcate this into our daily lives, if we can put this in a lot of our master plans, then we'll be able to achieve so much more. What are your dreams? What do you think that Nigeria should be? what Nigeria do you dream of? Would you like to contribute? Would you like to send your own thoughts to the Labour Room team and include it in this project? And maybe, perhaps, maybe we'll be able to put everything together and have a much bigger, brighter, and prosperous nation. I think that we will do so much better if we can all come together and work as that team. Thank you. It's been a pleasure being here today. And I hope that the young men and women that I've met today will come and visit us in Kebbi and maybe help us grow even more rice.
Okay, thank you. You talked about rice now.
I just said rice at the end, yes. No, it's fine. I just ended it.
We intend to mill ourselves by rental, which enables us to use the byproducts such as starch, ethanol, and the shell, casing of rice to feed poultry and so on. Poultry feed as poultry feed and so on. So enable to generate more money to inject into the initial capital, which we use to buy the rice. Now, this being said, we intend to help with invest our money towards machinery for the farmers use as well, which will help us buy at a substantial and potentially reduced price from them. So we intend to get these bags, and by the time we get all these bags, we expect to be selling 500 bags in these different bags by the end of one every month. 12 months we sell 500, which will equal to 6,000 bags. Now we intend 3,000 bags to be of 50 gram size, 50 kilogram size. This means that we have other 3,000 bags will be a mix 7, 3, 15, and 25 kg bags, which will help us distribute to even more outlets, such as smaller halters. The marketing strategy we're going to employ are various, between bags of the bigger bags we intend to distribute and supply to at the end of this year, we project that by the end of the year, of the first year, and by the end of the second year, now with the money produced and profit of yes. I just you just looking at you gives me inspiration. Don't worry. But I just realized I have to do something. It's tasted. It's beautiful. How do you like it? How do you like it when I do it just like that? But ain't nothing but a jam. How do you like it when I do it just like this? You know, it's very funny. When I started life, I started as a salesman. I started working with the embassy. Then I went into the salesmanship. East Europe, Romania. My first job was with the ambassador of Nigeria to Romania. Working there. Then I went into sales. From sales, I went into entertainment, rapping.
For you to come pick back, almost.
No, I don't do that again. I don't rap. I don't go on stage anymore. That's past. I want to do something more worthwhile. That's why I'm so passionate.
Yeah, because
my life has changed. I don't like money anymore like that. I don't like fame. I don't like showing off. I don't like all those things that people seem to like. All I want to do is be comfortable, and for the people around me to be comfortable enough to keep my life comfortable. Well, I can't be comfortable if the people around me are not comfortable. You get my drift.
What are they doing?
Exactly. Who am I going to enjoy with? That's the thing.
Are they all involved? What are you guys preparing? Okay. Are you all involved in the cooking? Like everybody?
Mr.
So Chidele is coming to tell you guys.
Have you, do we come and pick now, Mr. Chairman?
Huh?
Should we come and pick them now?
Is it?
Do we come and pick?
Pick.
I understand
not
that.
yet, not yet, not yet.
Guys, the problem.
So, you have your list to write their name, outside their state and their number.
Where's your book? I need to get that table and see. I need projection. Projection.
Huh?
Table. You didn't finish it?
Table. I don't get it.
Oh, me, I'm not using that. I'm just going with verbal projection.
Where is it? Where?
I expect this by this year, by this.
First makeup. And makeup. Bring it down now. Or take it to somewhere.
Mr. Chairman, have you got it written in your book?
Huh?
Have we got things written down in your book, our session?
Get
I just need the projection, the costs and all that kind of thing.
Where's Suleiman? Let Suleiman handle this thing. Picking number.
Zafara. PR man, you're the new PR man. You know how to do it well. Somebody didn't have taught you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You don't have to do it now. I'm representing Joseph.
Big, so the woman say, you want to take you outside. Guy. He did PR so much that the woman wanted to take him out with her.
I mean,
It's kind of PR.
the PR where after was a coach. Will forget.
Yeah.
Wallahi, he said, don't allow me.
Sir?
I'm expecting to be the second person decision there. There's a time off.
So now kind of dampened your...
Corporate now. It's corporate.
That's right.
Well, this is why I'm
pitching to an investor.
She was,
one before.
exactly, just to relax, stay overnight. What's wrong with Basakwachi? He wasn't too lively. Basakwachi, are you okay? You needed a shower. Is that what you have had now? You just had a shower? Yes. No. See your head. Oh, you went to pray?
Pray.
Okay. Because I noticed you were a bit... Yeah? How is it? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Don't worry, you see him in how many days? Oh, yes. That's what we're saying.
Kitchen boss.
No.
Kitchen boss. They told me they
I don't
fixed
know
the gas.
why you people want to draw me.
He's no longer doing that popo again.
It's just to project to the investor that this is possible.
I requested for that gas that leaks from the edge. So they say they fixed it. They just told me now. Okay. So whoever is using it, try and see if it comes on just normally. Are you joining them in the kitchen or just three of them? Okay. You guys will come towards the end.
The board first, secure the board.
Yes.
I won't bore you with the details, everything, but I expect that by the first year.
And we've not been told how long. Oh God, I did not ask. How long?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What's the initial capital injection into this thing? 100 and what's million? Yeah, well, what is the initial that they'll give us to do it? No, that they'll give us. And we expect to sell a bag for 14,000.
You know you're not telling them it's an investor you're looking for.
Okay. But our selling price, we have a selling price now.
Yes. Our selling price is gain per bag. This is so if you calculate our cost of production and cost of production of 6,000 this is what we get for cost of production. We have cost of sale per bag, cost of
There's a slight confirmation of how long each person has. Say 5 minutes or exactly how long it is. So that we could prepare while.
So with the initial capital, we intend to buy the bags directly from the farmers, sell the bags, and mill ourselves so as to be able to use the byproducts to further generate money, which we inject into the whole thing again to buying from them, and with the subsidizing of their rice production, we will get it less from them at 8,000 naira. Yeah, I just want to get that little story away, then I'll concentrate on the marketing and distribution. Yeah, 8,000. 5,000. No, why is 8 now? Okay. Okay, for the initial, for the first year.
Yes, for the first year. That is what will make them standardize.
Okay.
Join them standardized farmers and
So we intend to increase by what, 10, 20%? Well, by increase by 20% every year. We intend to increase by between 10 and 20% every year.
20%.
Or put between 10 and 20% just to show them that. And to be growing regardless.
Okay, that means you're not going to give them specifics.
No, I don't want to give them specifics. I'm just going to give them that. So what is this? What is 87? It's our initial
87 is the initial
cost price of all the 500 bags. Okay.
No, 6,000 bags.
6,000 bags. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
6,000 bags.
For the entire year.
Production alone.
Okay.
And how do you get this? It's because of that it's based on the fact that the money you sell the bag plus the cost of production for the whole year.
Yeah. Which is at 8,000.
No, it's not 8,000. It's 6,000.
6,000.
6,000, which is the bags for the year.
That's 6,000 bags.
6,000 bags, and you sell it at 14,000. This is what.
And the cost of it, after subsidizing the farmers, is 5,000. But we still put 3,000 towards the initial cost of the first year. Okay, I get it. But only for the first year.
But only for the first year.
With the machinery they will use.
Subsequently, we're going to be using our own subsidized, standardized
farm equipment. Okay.
And our own farm.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. But milling will start from the first year, so we can use the byproducts.
Milling will start with farmers.
Ya, wannan liters din kun sa? No.
By pencil. I think the pencil can do it.
You know that she knows that she's fat, so she has
Ya, yake ciki.
Are you guys actually debating how best to approach you? So are you actually discussing how to approach G?
Yes.
So no trouble.
When you
Yeah,
when
see?
you watch this and you try and you come back, she'll feel guilty. You dance it.
She'll give you. Wait. What is this? Again, what does it signify? Please, 7 What is this?
It's the amount of these 6,000 bags. Times.
And then cost of production is what? Producing what?
This is minus.
Wait, this is the cost of initial bags, yeah?
Yes.
What is it for TVs?
This is the cost of production,
Production, which is what parboiling.
which is you know when you buy. You buy
This is the milling. The milling and
after you
all that.
mill everything. Huh? Upstairs.
This is
Yes. After you've collected the bag from them as 5,000, you pay for their tractors, you pay for everything. It now becomes 8,000 per bag. So you calculate that 8,000 times the number of bags for the year, it will give you 48.
You said that again. I didn't. I was thinking of something. You said
This cost of production
Are you done?
is on the partner.
And this
Bought
happy.
the bag 5,000 from them. The 3,000 on top
Sita,
is on that you train them, you carry
capsule.
some consumers.
No, even
that's
want
what
to
this is the cost.
when the one will get the Lebanon card? How long? I mean, I don't know.
And that
Not a
8,000
cap
you
person.
multiply by the bags you will get
Not a
for
cap
whole year,
person.
which is 6,000.
6,000, yeah.
So 8,000
Times
that you
12
spent on a
times
bag
500
that
times
is
6,000.
gives you this. But now your 14,000 naira gain, which is how you sell the bag,
will
times
give
the
us-
same production of the year, 6,000
gives
so
us
will give you
87.
87. So now when you subtract from the 14,000 naira you sell for the 60 bags
Your
plus the
gross profit.
8,000 naira you sell for you collect from
Okay,
this bag
okay.
to give you this.
36.
Then you subtract it and then this is your profit.
Yeah.
36,900 naira is your profit. Now this profit that you have now is
Before you
gross profit before
yeah,
you remove
tax and all
these
that.
tax and expense.
Okay, I just want to understand the exact, so I don't go in there and fumble it. Okay, I may ask again, making sure I get my book. No, I'm not using the book. I'll use the book. I mean, just with the, I want one sheet I want to use.
Yes, pick from here. Yeah, are you ready? Oh, just ask him whenever he's ready. You pick from. Okay, let's go to that. Let me drop this one.
You have some just
No, you know why you're saying it? It makes it permanent and you can use that to say it. So get
That's
it
why I
out.
was asking you.
So that all of
what
us
it
will
is.
stay together. We'll just do this. We'll do some. You get, as you're saying it sinks more in your head too. It's a form of rehearsal. That do? How does that do? How's the coordination of leadership and all that?
You try.
Yes, my brother. It's holding. No, not it will hold there. It is holding already. Turn the camera. The Ferring Harry.
Your daughter? Joseph, did you give me your daughter?
Collect our soap this thing from Beshan now. Which why Besh never bring up?
Wallahi, na gode. Wai, yana wanda kan ja. Yin nan gani.
it's not mine.
No, ba ga.
Corporate.
Yeah. Yo. Hey, don't pee on that seat too. I'm about to use it.
Do the design that comes with this thing. The design on the bag of rice.
I've already done.
Yes.
What do you want? You want a lot? You want a lot of them? Already done. Should I give? There's no sticking. It's on it directly. Yeah. You want the ticket with you now? I need to use the toilet quickly. I'll come. I'll be up there very soon. I've already got that in my head, the way I'll speak about things. All right, I'm coming.
Where did you sit? Where is it? C'est que ça. I picked 4. But I shouldn't pick, or should I leave it? Only. See? Which kind of hey. See, we must swap anyways. You know? Huh? Me, I'm 16, but now I picking, now 16, now I picking, enjoy 4. Now so you like.
There. By my bed. Head.
Zach, Zona.
You see it?
All
right.
Zona, Zoki.
All right.
No, Zo. Kina ji? In baki tsaki ji, in baki tsara abu da kyau ba. Tsaki ji in baki ba, you can pick any of the numbers. I picked for you. See, if you can't take, you take 16.
Oh, yeah.
Come. Come here. Joy. Joy.
Oh, you're waiting for me to use the toilet.
See. What?
I picked my number now.
Which one do you pick? If you don't want number 4, you take 16. Then which one do you pick? No, which one do you pick? Take 16. 16 is still fun.
Can we eat first? I wonder.
Yes, to you.
Yeah, so where are we supposed to be meeting? Huh? I thought, who has the bag stuff? Now where's the stuff? Where's the stuff? Am I supposed to pick? What are we picking?
Ondokana. Respect offices now.
Everybody's picked. Watch me in one day. Oh, only 2 left. There's only 1 left. You know which number to ring now? Six. Reverse. Well, we can always talk to. I can always talk to her if I wanted to. Really.
I know read and finish. I'm just telling them the introduction. That's what I did. What? That page I get. Share on my do sample.
Anything designed.
But now that's so it's explained.
Okay. 2024. I can return by 3. I'm trying to sacrifice here. So you have more time to prepare. Just see. Oh, I've done that too. Did you see it? Did you show it? The bags that we're doing in John on that rice, like 50 kg of that. I'll be 10 on that. That's nice. That was first thing I did before I even moved my thing. So that's that. Just concentrate on. You have an idea of our business plan. If you feel like don't go into details with the numbers, just explain to them that when you come to money, say, tell them the arrangements. And tell them that you expect by your first year to meet. You expect it to increase by 10 to 20% every year. Let me run down to it so it's like a story to you. We know our product. We know it comes in 50. You did. What's your book? Oh, I know. Then, quality short grain. About branding. How are you going to get it? From farmer for the first 12 months. Which we expect by the next year to start producing our own self with our own farms. First, we intend to use farmers, get from farmers, do our own milling, so we can use the byproducts to subsidize the initial capital. So we have money to do more things in case of emergencies. Once you can explain the beginning process of it, then you go into your market distribution. We must just introduce this, the details of the product. And what else?
You are told to decipher success algorithm, what will it be for you? 1, 2 persons. And computational. So if you are told to actually find success algorithm, what will it be for you? The formula for success. Yeah. You can sit down. Okay.
The formula for success, my success algorithm is anything or that thing I do, particularly that I derive joy and satisfaction from.
Wonderful. Another person? Yeah? Okay, yeah.
I want to define my success in a way how I can affect lives around here.
How you can affect life?
Positively.
Positively. Okay, thank you. Now, I tell a few stories from my own personal experience. I had poliomyelitis when I was a little over a year, so I was about a year and 6 months. They say I went out to the rain, and you know, I had so much cold in my body, maybe 3 hours rain. And after that, in the night, when my parents had come in, because they are traders, so when they had come in, I was down with fever, and they took me to hospital. After 7 days of injection, one evening I had a concuss, and you know, they thought it was like what do you call it, convulsion or something, and that's I couldn't use my legs again, and I started crawling. I hope somebody's timing me, so if it's about 5 minutes, let me know. So I started crawling, and after some time, all my legs turned topsy-turvy. You know how the lame people are, you know. And I had to go through at about age between 7 and 9 or so. I had to go through 7 orthopedic surgeries before I could stand. You know, I had what do you call it? Calipers on my legs, and then the crutches, so I can stand and walk with crutches and calipers. And I started school, and you know, in school I found that I'm not like any other child. I'm very much different. Like you saw, when I'm coming in here, I have to remove the thing. When I sit down, you have to take some time for me to adjust my calipers. And when I walk on the road, they talk to me and all those. So I became suicidal, you know, wanted to die, because nobody needed to tell me that I am going to end up the wrong way. We're 7 in number at the last count. So I know that I'm the only guy that they will be bringing. My mother will ask them, have you visited Kali? Does his wife have food and soup and all this? So I felt I should end it there. And then I also felt that they will go to one village and ask the one lady there to please come and marry our brother, come and marry our son. So I wanted to end it. Now, but I found out something that Archimedes said, if you can give me a base of support, I will move the world. So what can I find as a base of support? Something that I can hinge my capacity on. So I call it dynamism. So I started looking for my dynamism. I found out that being physically challenged or disabled in my lower limbs, that though I cannot walk and run, but it predisposes me to certain things, like staying inside the house and all those. So I started doing something. Well, so when my brothers go out my sisters, when they go out to play, you know, by the time they come back, I do what? I tell them stories and tell them somebody came to tell me these stories. And so before you know it, somebody wants to stay home so that when the person comes, he will tell us the same story. And I found out that nobody was really coming. So I found out that if you can find something that could be a value, what happens? You can start, you know, making your world better around that value. And you remember, wherever value goes, money will trace it back to the source of coming. So now, if you want to, you know, be successful in business, you write it down. You D plus Q plus S plus Q plus Q equals wealth. D plus S plus Q equals wealth. Now, D stands for demand. Demand simply means, you know, what is hot? What do people really want? Now, because of our time, I'm not going to go deep. But if you do what we call OSI, opportunity scanning and identification, look around you, find out that thing that you can actually see that you can, you know, have a fit in. You're an engineer. You read history, international relations. You read philosophy. Engineering, you read medicine, look around and see opportunities around that for you. So when you look into the society, you always find need. And you see, don't always be that kind of person who say, Nigeria is stupid, this government is not doing it, you know. If you keep talking that way, you will dissipate your energy, you will not concentrate. Now, wherever you see problem, know that the problem is looking for what? A solution. So what can you do? Anytime, you know, the simple formula for making wealth is what? Find a need, fill it up for the commensurate price, the right target, through a creative business model. You do what? Profitably, you go home making your money. Now, they say there is recession or there was recession, but people were still eating, people were still making love, people were still wearing clothes, people were still... So it's just to find out something. Now, I found out that nobody is coming to rescue me. Even the person who is talking about rescue, he needs to be rescued himself or herself or whatever. So the point is that when you understand that nobody's owing you anything, you have to stand. That is why one of the best songs I like, you know, I don't play secular songs in that sense. I'm a musician too. I've written more than 450 songs, have 2 albums in the market. But you say, but I'm not the normal musician because I'm a trainer, consultant, speaker, so I don't always have time for my music. But I found out that when Akon, that's his song, Sorry, Blame It On Me. Do you know the song? You know that song? You know, that song, if you don't come to a point where you say what? Blame it on me. I blame my mother, I blame my father for my legs and other. And they all said, no, we immunize you. You know? And I started blaming God and said, you there. You know, how did you do this? You allowed devil to destroy my legs. And God was just watching. I don't know if he was watching or not, but I did it for many years. I found out I can only kill myself doing that. So what did I do? I said, okay, I'm responsible. Now, if I'm responsible for my legs, after all, they say I went out to the rain. So what can I do to remedy that? I found out that what I can do is to actually tell myself that every disadvantage can become an advantage. Every end of the road can be turned to a bend in the road when you understand the algorithm. That's why I started living my life by algorithms. So you see how I say D plus S plus Q plus Q. The time I also talk about LDS. I also talk about success. Now, D stands for demand. S stands for supply. What can you do to supply that need? What can you do to actually make sure that, you know, the need is there? So when you can supply that according with your power, your strength, or the things you can do, what happens? If you understand the power of quality, what that means is that every time you do something qualitative, people will always know that they can't find it better. And then wealth is mathematical. You must supply it quantitatively. So demand plus supply plus quality plus what? Quantity equals to what? Wealth. Now, you must also understand that wealth being mathematical, anything you are selling, you must try to sell it to a higher number of people. I heard that you guys are pitching today. Now, whatever it is that you are doing, make sure that the number of people that are going to buy it are going to be many. Because if there are not many, you will always have problem of the market size. So you must be in a market that has size. You must also be in a market that has growth. And you must be in a market that you can acquire some share of it. So now let's look at, write it down, SUCCESS, that is success. Now, in trying to find success algorithm, S stands for self-awareness. If you must be successful in life, you must be self-aware. There is ontological part of self-awareness and there is existential part. The ontological part is to understand that nobody has the same fingerprint like you, earlobe or voice code like you. So you are here for a purpose. Whatever Kali Cousin does or whatever anybody does, you are here for a purpose. And that purpose, nobody can replace it. You are part of the puzzle. So if anybody takes you away from that puzzle can never be complete. Why do you know why in Africa there's problem everywhere? Why in Africa there's how many minutes? 5 minutes left. Okay. Why in Africa there's problem is because you are not well developed. I'm not well developed. I'm not well developed. So all the places we can fill up they're all empty. So to that extent, we have problem with HIV. We have problem with everything. We have problem. We have problem with electricity. We have things that are no more. We have problem with malaria. We have problem with, and pockets of problems here and there. We have problem with ethnicism and nepotism. We have problem with all those. So you must be self-aware. But if you are self-aware, you don't understand the existential part. You must go out there and live life. What does that mean? If you don't play, you cannot win. Nobody can. So go out there, vie for governorship, vie for everything, vie for senator, vie for, go out there, do your business. Go out there. Don't wait for somebody to go and get it for you. Nobody's coming to rescue you. This country is ours. And the future is ours. So if you are waiting, I wish you big luck. But also, the U stands for unstoppable. I'm going to just talk about it. The U stands for unstoppable. Don't allow anybody to stop you. You are here to stay. Now, pitch your thought. Now, you should also understand that thoughts are things. Now, when everything on this, the pillow, the distance, they were all thoughts. So, if you think that something flew in and flew out, there's something that came into my head, but it's gone now. That's why anytime you have thought, we'll do what? Trap it on a piece of paper. Trap it in your idea diary. Then, C stands for creativity. You must be creative. Now, how do you become creative? Creative is the ability to say, how can I make it faster, better, easier, cheaper? How can I make it, more fun? How can I make it? That is what we call what? Creativity. But don't stop at creativity. Move your creativity to innovation, because innovation is where the new thing you are developing meets the market. So when you take, creativity to the marketplace, we take an idea to the marketplace, you become innovative. Now, the next C stands for courageous. You must be courageous. You must be courageous enough to stand your ground and say, this is what, don't be on the fence. Say something about the nation. Say something about the economy. Stand for something. Have a purpose you are living for. Then the E, egalitarian. Know that everybody has as much right as yourself. So you don't go and put chalk inside something and say it is a drug and give people to take. You must understand that people have right. Respect people. Don't treat people according to their religion. Don't treat people treat people because they are human beings, they are image of God, that when they die, you're going to be, the earth will not be complete if they don't accomplish what they came here to do. The S, the second S stands for skillful. Ladies and gentlemen, without skill, you're going to suffer more and more and much and much. You need to be skillful. Skill helps things work out better. In the 21st century, I tell you, one of the best universities in the world is youtube.com. Go there and test your idea. Go there and you have edx.org, you have futureland.com, you have allison.com, you have all the MOOC platform, massive online, massive open online courses platform. You can go there, learn something. And the last S stands for what? Self-motivation. If you are not motivated, you can do so much out of motivation than you can do out of what? Expertise. You know why professors are not the richest people? They know so much, but you see, we have what we call ASK, attitude, skill, and knowledge. You can be skillful, you can be knowledgeable, the K. You can be skillful, but you see, if we don't have the right attitude, you see, that's why I don't climb steps with my legs. I climb with my heart. I don't travel. Sometimes I'm in 3 cities in one day. Sometimes I'm in 2 nations in one day. Because what I do involves traveling the whole world. I don't do that. You see, I've sat down today for about 6 hours teaching in my business school. But I have to be here. Because, I want to die empty. I don't want the day I will die, I'll be so heavy and they can't carry me. I want just one person to pick me with the left hand and throw me in it. Because I want to give out everything I have. That's why I'm a musician, I'm a songwriter, I'm a university academic, I'm a permanent staff of a university somewhere. I have business school, I'm an ICT, I'm a musician, I'm author. I travel the world speaking, consulting, and engaging. The point is simple. You have your trumpet. I have my own trumpet. You have yours. Don't expect him to come and blow your trumpet. You need to stand up and blow it. 3 things you should never be before I round up. You never be an encyclopedia. Encyclopedia knows so much and does so little with what he knows. It is somewhere gathering dust. You know them in your house, in the library. It's somewhere gathering dust. Be a computer. A computer knows so little, but what does it do? If you write label room, it can change the color, it can width it can increase the font, it can print it 1 million copies. It can be a computer, know so little and do so much with what you know. Now, never always be a spectator. If you watch for 1 minute, ask yourself, how can I participate in this thing? Always be an actor. Ask yourself, how can I be part of these things that are happening? You need to understand that. Number 3, never ever be a chameleon. A chameleon takes color from the environment. Buhari government. My state. Nigeria. Nepal. PSCN. Takes color from the environment. Be like me. Be a painter. When you see the color you don't like in an environment, what do? Change the color to the color you like. They gave me crutches, or devil or whatever gave me crutches. I've turned it to a beautiful thing. A lot of people jealous me for having. You see how I walked in? I walked in majestically. And I keep wondering, why are you not using crutches? I don't wish it for you, Jesus. But I'm saying, you should always be proud and now know that nobody's coming to rescue you. So what do? Rescue yourself. You are responsible. They've thrown you here. Become your dream. Can I take one question? Just one question.
You have any question?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hold this for me. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. We'll take the crate, yes.
Okay.
Yes, publicly. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Inspired and motivated by your words. The Bam Governor for Katsina State, help us with the crate.
The creed after the count of 2. 1, 2.
I stand in the sacred gate of time, shoulder to shoulder with my kind and breed. We share a common burden and promise. The travail has started, my water is broken. Something is coming, a superior nation is breaking out. The world is anxiously waiting, and I am the carrier. I must release this precious seed inside of me. The memories of yesterday will not stop me. The pain and shame of today will not define me. My womb is the carrier of the future. Few days from now, my baby will cry in freedom. I shall give to the world a brand new super nation. This is my calling. It is too late to stop me. For by God and my kind, this will surely be. Push! Push!
Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, photograph. Okay. This way? I'll sit again? Okay. Okay. Hold this. Okay.
If you open up, they will still get you. Once you sorry. Super 37. Push. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
I'm blowing my trumpet.
Ah, yes, from now on.
My boss.
Thank you.
Then I'll blow you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Ah, for good. How are you? Good. Thank you for bringing me here. God bless you. Check who is Kennedy. I'm telling you.
What's happening?